What's up? I'm Joe. You know, we have a lot of rules that we grow up with, and that's frankly great. I mean, structure's a really good thing. But we've been living with some of these rules for so long that we kind of forget to question them. I mean, the unexamined life is not worth living, remember? One of these rules that I've been grappling with lately is that you should finish what you start. Now, on the surface, this rule makes a lot of sense. I mean, nothing really counts if it's incomplete. Like, if you turn in a 4-page report for a 5-page assignment, you don't get credit for it. It doesn't count. We measure things by completeness. We even call being productive getting things done, as in we finish those things. I think it's related to our love of endings, really, and it feels like the end of something can make or break the entire experience for us. So if there's no ending, we feel cheated. We like endings and we like things to be finished. Well, I should say that I like things to be finished because that's really what this vlog is about. Lately, I've had all of these great ideas for all of these cool new channels and projects and things that you guys are gonna love, and I just want to get all of it done right now! I am a full-on completion addict. Wanting to get things done is a very big part of my personality, and it's not just the big stuff. Everything I want complete now. Even when I'm playing sandbox games, I make up arbitrary victory conditions so that I can work towards something. I even finish drinks faster than everybody else. And if for any reason I can't finish a task that I've set my mind to, like if I have to wait for somebody else or something like that, it just sits on my brain, squirming around like a kid that has to pee until I can finally address it and finish it, and then pull it out of my ear canal like a poorly attached yerk. Luckily, it turns out that this completion addiction isn't actually my fault. We are neurologically designed to want to finish things. You see, when you complete a difficult task, your brain releases serotonin, and the amount of serotonin released is proportional to the perceived difficulty of that challenge. In other words, you can actually get high on success. And like anything that involves the manipulation of serotonin, you can actually get addicted to it, which is why people end up workaholics, constantly grinding for that, you know, big payoff of getting a promotion or landing the client, making the deal. Or as game addicts that spend their time in virtual worlds that simulate success over a series of smaller, incrementally more difficult tasks. When challenging tasks pop up then, we see those as opportunities to once again taste that sweet, sweet high. And even worse, you build up a tolerance to it. It actually has to be difficult to have that effect on you. So as you get better and better at stuff, we constantly have to seek higher and higher levels of challenge to keep that serotonin pumping. And that's how they get you. If there's one trope from games that applies to real life more than any other, it's leveling up. Completing the tasks to get to the next level is not just satisfying, it's actually kind of compulsory. And by the time you spend 20 years completing tasks for parents, teachers, coaches, professors, whatever, you're pretty well conditioned to keep on chasing that serotonin payoff for the rest of your life. I have to admit, I don't really have a very good solution for this one. I can't exactly go detox. What would I do? Go to a failure center? And it's tricky because this isn't exactly abuse like a drug would be. The drive to complete tasks is why we evolved reward centers. This is the epitome of a functional addiction. I am addicted to being functional. So when I get a cool idea for something, I obsess over it, I work on it, and I feel a very powerful, very natural compulsion to get that thing done. Only once I realize it and complete it can I relax and let it go, or more accurately, it lets me go. And I guess that's the point of this whole thing, if I have one. The rules that we set up for ourselves, even if they reflect the deepest parts of our nature, should always serve to make our lives better. It's a good thing to value completion and achievement. Meeting our goals is like the definition of success. But the value structures we create must always be the servant, never the master. For me, it can take as much monk-like discipline to leave something unfinished as it can to finish it, and if our values don't make our lives better by the following, then they're not that valuable. I'm not really sure what the moral here is. Calling completion an addiction is kind of like calling your feet a crutch. Yeah, it's technically true, but it's also what it's designed to do. But I suppose the thing to watch for here is not completion, but compulsion. Not letting yourself feel out of control. Even if it's going towards something great, you should still be able to control that. Maybe I'll practice not finishing things this week, just to show my serotonin yerks who's boss. 50 XP for watching. Peace and love. And I guess that's... Loud car, loud car, loud car, loud car, loud car.